Kylie Jenner, the beauty mogul, reality star, and one of the most talked about women in the world, is reportedly heartbroken after Timothée Chalamet, Hollywood's golden boy, decided to walk away from their high-profile relationship. The news has sent shockwaves through social media, with fans flooding platforms like X, Instagram, and TikTok, demanding to know what went wrong between one of the most unexpected yet magnetic celebrity couples of recent years. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Kylie and Timothée were ever meant to last, or was their love doomed from the start? Because what we're about to reveal might change everything you thought. You knew about their relationship. It all started as a whirlwind romance that no one saw coming. Kylie Jenner, known for her glamorous lifestyle, billion-dollar beauty empire, and connection to one of the most powerful families in entertainment, found herself entangled with Timothée Chalamet, the artistic, reserved actor whose entire brand was built around mystery, sensitivity, and quiet rebellion. When they first appeared together in public, the internet broke. Fans called it the most unexpected Hollywood pairing ever. Some loved it. Others called it a publicity stunt. But for a while, it looked real, very real. Behind the flashing cameras and viral memes, insiders said Kylie had fallen hard. She admired Timothée's intellect, his calm energy, his ability to stay grounded despite his fame. Meanwhile, Timothée reportedly enjoyed Kylie's confidence, her warmth, and her loyalty. It was a balance of opposites, the Hollywood princess and the indie heartthrob. But then, something shifted. Over the past few weeks, whispers began circulating online. Fans noticed Kylie wasn't seen attending any of Timothée's major events. She skipped red carpets, she stopped posting subtle hints about him, and according to some eagle-eyed followers, she even unfollowed his close friends on Instagram. The internet detectives went into overdrive. "Something's off," one fan tweeted. "She looks sad lately, like she's trying to hide something." And they were right. According to multiple sources close to the couple, Timothée Chalamet had reportedly decided to step back from the relationship. His reason? He wanted to focus on his career and regain a sense of privacy, something nearly impossible when dating a Jenner. One insider shared that Timothée loved Kylie deeply, but the pressure, the attention, the constant spotlight, it was too much for him. Meanwhile, Kylie, who had genuinely believed in their connection, was left devastated. Friends close to her told reporters that she tried to make it work, even suggesting ways to keep their love more private. But in the end, Timothée allegedly said he needed space, not from her as a person, but from the world that came with being with her. The moment that news broke, fans couldn't stay quiet. TikTok was flooded with emotional edits, clips of their past sightings, overlaid with heartbreak songs and captions like, "They were so perfect together." On Reddit and X, discussions erupted. Some blamed Kylie, claiming her fame was too overwhelming. Others defended her fiercely, saying Timothée wasn't strong enough to handle the world she lived in. But perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between. Those close to the pair say that, for months, the relationship was hanging by a thread. Timothée, known for his artistic focus, was juggling back-to-back projects, from Dune Part 2 to new indie films that demanded emotional depth and time away from the public eye. Kylie, on the other hand, was expanding her business empire, attending fashion weeks, and managing the constant storm of public attention that comes with being a Jenner. Their worlds, as magnetic as they were, simply moved at different speeds. One particularly revealing detail: according to a Hollywood insider, Kylie had planned to attend the Dune Part 2 premiere to support Timothée, but something happened at the last minute. She backed out, reportedly after a private disagreement that left both of them emotional. It was the beginning of the end, the source said quietly. They both cared deeply, but neither could fully exist in the other's world. Still, fans are refusing to let go of hope. Many believe the breakup isn't final, that the two might find their way back once the chaos dies down. After all, in Hollywood, love stories rarely end quietly, and in the middle of all this emotional storm, Kylie has been posting cryptic messages on social media. A black and white selfie with a caption, "What's meant for me will find me." A moody mirror shot with the song, "Let It Go," playing in the background. Fans immediately interpreted these as subtle nods to her heartbreak. "She's speaking through her posts," one fan commented. "She's not okay." Timothée, in contrast, has been completely silent. No interviews, no public appearances, no social media activity. Those who know him say this is classic Timothée, retreating from the noise, letting time do the talking. But that silence has only added fuel to the fire, with fans speculating about whether he regrets his decision or is struggling privately with the breakup too. Now here's where things get even more intriguing. Sources say that Kylie's family, especially Kris Jenner, wasn't entirely surprised. Apparently, Kris had warned her daughter that the relationship might not survive the pressure. She adored Timothée, one insider claimed, but she knew how different their worlds were. But Kylie didn't listen. She followed her heart. And now, that heart might be breaking in ways the cameras can't capture. Fans have rallied around her, posting supportive comments and reminding her that she deserves happiness, even if it's not with Timothée. Others, however, are holding out hope for a reconciliation. The hashtag Kylie and Timothée trended again just hours after the news broke, with millions of views and edits that felt like love letters to a lost romance. What's truly captivating about this story isn't just the breakup, it's what it represents. The collision of two worlds, the raw, artistic depth of Timothée Chalamet and the glamorous, high-stakes universe of Kylie Jenner. For a while, they made it work. They bridged that impossible gap. But sometimes, even the brightest flames burn out too fast. And while neither has officially confirmed the split, the silence speaks louder than words. Hollywood insiders believe it's only a matter of time before one of them breaks it. Maybe through a cryptic post, maybe through an interview, or perhaps through a quiet reconciliation far from the cameras. Until then, fans are left wondering, did Timothée walk away for good? Or is this just another chapter in a story that isn't quite over yet? Whatever the truth, one thing is clear. Kylie Jenner is trying to heal, and Timothée Chalamet is trying to disappear. Two hearts, once intertwined in one of Hollywood's most fascinating romances, now moving in opposite directions. And as we watch from the outside, it's impossible not to feel that bittersweet sting of love lost, that universal ache of what could have been. If you've ever rooted for Kylie and Timothée, hit that like button and drop your thoughts below. Do you think this is truly the end, or is there still hope for Hollywood's most unexpected couple? Stay tuned, because in the world of fame, love, and heartbreak, anything can happen next. In the days following the shocking reports of their split, the media storm around Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet only intensified. Every move, every post, every silence became a clue for fans trying to piece together the truth behind their breakup. Paparazzi swarmed Los Angeles, hoping to catch even a glimpse of either of them, while entertainment outlets ran endless headlines speculating what could have gone wrong between the two stars who once seemed inseparable. What made this breakup even more heartbreaking was how deeply personal it appeared to be. Unlike some celebrity splits that turn messy, with public statements and subtle jabs on social media, both Kylie and Timothée chose silence, and that silence spoke volumes. According to those closest to them, the two had agreed to handle the separation with respect. They both promised not to drag each other through the tabloids, one insider shared. There's still love there, but it's just complicated. Kylie has been keeping herself surrounded by her family and friends, leaning on her sisters Kendall, Kim, and Chloe for emotional support. Reports suggest that she's been spending more time with her kids, Stormi and Air, focusing on what truly matters. But even as she puts on a brave face for the cameras, fans can't help but notice the subtle signs of heartbreak. The wistful looks, the quieter demeanor, the shift in her tone when she speaks in interviews. She's hurt, no doubt, one close friend said. But Kylie's strong. She's been through worse. She's just trying to find herself again. Timothée, on the other hand, has retreated into his world of art and film. Sources claim he's been diving deep into his work, using the intensity of his emotions to fuel his upcoming projects. Those who've worked with him describe him as focused, but distant, a man who's processing loss quietly, away from the noise. Timothée doesn't do drama, said a film crew member. When he's in pain, he channels it through his work. It's how he heals. Still, Hollywood insiders say the breakup might not have been about a lack of love, but rather the overwhelming pressure of public scrutiny. Their relationship had been under a microscope since day one, with millions of people dissecting every smile, every gesture, every interaction. Even when they tried to keep things private, the world refused to let them. It was like living in a fishbowl, one insider explained. No matter what they did, people had opinions. It was exhausting. And yet, the irony of it all is that their chemistry was undeniable. When they appeared together, from the Golden Globes afterparty to that viral kiss at Beyoncé's concert, they looked genuinely happy. They weren't pretending for the cameras. They were two people trying to carve out a small piece of normalcy in a very abnormal world. That's what made their breakup sting so deeply for fans. It wasn't fake. It was real, and that made it all the more painful to watch unravel. Fans have also pointed out the strange coincidences and timing surrounding the split. Just weeks before the report surfaced, Kylie had been spotted wearing a vintage, broken heart necklace during a shoot. Meanwhile, Timothée had been seen out in New York, visibly somber, avoiding the paparazzi like never before. Some fans even believe that the two might have already parted ways earlier, choosing to keep it private until they were ready for the world to know. Adding another layer to the mystery, there are rumors that Kylie's ex, Travis Scott, might have reached out to her after the breakup news hit the headlines. While there's no confirmation, several tabloids have hinted that Travis has been checking in on Kylie, offering emotional support. He still cares about her deeply, one source claimed. They share a lot of history, and he hates seeing her in pain. Of course, that stirred an entirely new wave of speculation among fans. Could this mean a rekindling between Kylie and Travis, or is it just two people finding comfort in familiarity? Meanwhile, Timothée's fans are divided. Some believe he made the right decision to protect his peace, while others think he let go of something special too soon. He's young, he's under pressure, and he's trying to figure out who he is, wrote one user on X. But honestly, he and Kylie brought out something new in each other. She softened, and he opened up. One entertainment columnist described their love story perfectly. It was the meeting of two worlds, the pop culture empire and the poetic soul. For a while, they danced perfectly in rhythm. But eventually, the music stopped. Still, not everyone believes it's over for good. Some fans insist that Kylie and Timothée's connection is too strong to fade completely. Maybe they just need time apart, a fan wrote on Instagram. Sometimes people have to grow separately before they can grow together. Others think this might be one of those Hollywood romances that flickers on and off for years. Unpredictable, yet magnetic. As days turn into weeks, the public continues to watch closely. Kylie has reportedly been seen at several private dinners with friends, her head held high, while Timothée has kept a low profile, spotted only a few times in New York, wearing his signature baseball cap and hoodie, head down, headphones on. The contrast is striking, Kylie facing the storm, Timothée hiding from it. But through it all, one question remains. Will time heal their wounds or widen the distance between them? Hollywood is no stranger to second chances. Some of the greatest love stories have taken unexpected turns, moments of heartbreak followed by redemption. And who knows, maybe months from now, Kylie and Timothée will surprise the world once again, walking hand in hand, proving that love can find its way back even after it breaks. Until then, fans can only speculate, hope, and replay the moments that once defined their connection. The laughter, the glances, the subtle touches caught on camera. Because even if their story has ended for now, it's one the world won't forget anytime soon. Love, after all, doesn't disappear overnight. It lingers in memories, in emotions, in the quiet spaces where two hearts once met. And for Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet, that lingering spark may just be the beginning of something yet to come.